Okay, so this is video number 2, and this is things I like about Japan so far. The food. I've eaten at a lot of different places here so far, mostly because we do have a kitchen, but it's a very small, like, kitchenette type thing, and so far we've been evacuated out of this hotel twice due to people starting fires, so I'm kind of nervous to use the stove. So we've been eating out a lot. And the first few days we were here, we were pretty much only going to like authentic Japanese restaurants because our sponsor, that's where he was taking us, and it was really, really fun. The first place we ate at was called Koko Ichibanya, and I liked and I did not like the food. The food itself was good. It was like a panko crusted chicken breast, very tender, very juicy, rice, and then a curry. The reason I say I don't like it is just because I don't like curry. It's just a personal thing. I've just never ever liked curry. And as some of you know, my grandma is Japanese, and she actually makes that dish, and it tasted very similar to hers, which I know most people would be like, "Ooh, it tastes just like grandma's." But growing up, that was the one thing grandma cooked that when she made it, I was like, "Oh no, not curry." And to this day, I just don't like curry. So I didn't particularly love that meal. But I would say, as far as curry goes, it was probably the best curry I've ever tasted, but still didn't really like it. Cuteness factor. Everywhere you go here, if you go to a Japanese restaurant, they have like special dishes for the children, and it's adorable. They have like teeny tiny little cups with like bunnies or puppies. It's like uber cute. Everything here is like cute on crack. It just is. Everything's cute. Another Japanese restaurant we went to that was very cool to eat at, and I don't know, I will try, but I don't know if I can insert pictures. But we went to this restaurant, and when you went in, you had 2 seating options. You could either eat Western style, which is just table and chairs, you know, what we're used to in America, or you could eat Japanese style on tatami mats. So you could take off your shoes and then step up onto this like mat, and then you sat eating on the floor. Like, you could sit Indian style, or you could sit like kind of sitting on your knees. But while that was very cool, and I'm so happy we did it, and I probably will do it again because I want a better picture, man, was that uncomfortable. And this restaurant, I think we were the only Americans in there, and we were the only ones sitting in the traditional style. All the Japanese people that were coming in there, they were just eating at tables, and they were looking at us like, Americans. They're so cute. Look at them sitting all cute and uncomfortable. But the restaurant was very, very cool. One thing I love about Japan is there is no tipping. They just don't do that here. And I'm probably gonna sound like a cheapskate right now, but I hate tipping. I just don't like it. I rather that they just pay the waiters or the wait staff a reasonable wage so that I don't have to make up for it and tip, because I hate tipping. I feel guilty if I don't tip like 20%, because then I'm like, I'm making up your wage. But then if the service wasn't that good, then I don't want to make up your wage. Like, I don't know. I hate tipping. Plus, you get your bill and you're like, oh, that's not too bad, but then you have to add 20%, and then you're like, okay, that's a little bit more. But here, everybody in the restaurant businesses and taxis and basically anywhere in America, I feel like tipping has just gone crazy. You have to tip literally every single person that looks at you. But over here, everybody is paid a decent and livable wage, so you don't tip. You don't need to. Their wage is fine. And I think it's actually even considered rude, or just, you just don't do it if you tip. You just don't do it. So I really like that. I like that when the bill comes, that is the bill, and that is it. And you would think that, oh, well, but tipping makes the waiter work harder or work better. No. The service here, so amazing and wonderful. So no. Let's see what else. So those are the restaurants. We have had to pay some things in yen, which is very interesting. Because not everywhere you go, the yen is the same value to dollar, I guess. We've been in some places where the restaurant will have like a sticker on the table and it'll be like $1 equals 105 yen. But we've been to other restaurants where it was like $1 equals 115 yen. But more or less, just to make things easy for me when I'm paying, yen is equal to pennies. So, and they count everything by pennies. So instead of saying, like, oh, that burger and fries is $9, it would be 900 yen. Or like we were looking at places to rent and it was like, oh, this is 200,000 yen a month. And I'm like, oh my gosh, but really that's $2,000 a month. So that is, yeah, that's yen. What else? We went to a 100 yen Daiso store, which is basically like a dollar store. Although the dollar stores here have much higher quality stuff than the dollar stores in America. They just do. It was a lot nicer. And let's see, what else? We went to a mall that was amazing. It was huge. It was like all the best American malls swooped up into one. Swooped is not a word, but now it is, so enjoy that. The beaches are gorgeous. I've never seen such pretty beaches in my entire life. The water is so clear. Even when you go really far out, the water is still completely clear. You can see all the way to the bottom, and there's fishes swimming around. It's amazing. Yeah, it's gorgeous. There's so many beautiful places here. The people are so nice. I've been learning some Japanese. Let's see. I can say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. That's ohayo gozaimasu, konnichiwa, konbawa, oyasumi nasai. Thank you. There's different ways you can say thank you. You can say domo arigato or arigatou gozaimasu or just domo. I thought I had you're welcome, but I done forgot it. You can say Victoria desu, I'm Victoria, or you can say O name wa nan desu ka? What is your name? What else? I had so many before I made this video, and now I can't remember them. Sayonara is goodbye. Yeah. I've been practicing my Japanese. I think I'm doing okay. Ohayo gozaimasu is one I use most. Just because in the morning when I leave the hotel, every person you pass is like, ohayo gozaimasu, ohayo gozaimasu. And so that's the one I get to practice the most. And also thank you. But yeah, we got a car yesterday. Neil took his Japanese driver's test. He was very nervous, but he passed. And we went and bought a car yesterday. It was $3,200. Yeah, $3,200. Pretty nice car. It looks new. I don't think it's new, but it looks new. It's teeny tiny. It's adorable. I don't know if Max is gonna fit in it, but I hope so. We've been visiting the kennel. We've been visiting the doggies. They're doing very well there. The kennel's really nice. I met a friend. Her name is Monique. She's another wife staying in the hotel as well. Although her husband works on another base, so they already got housing and they will be moving soon to their new house. Although tomorrow we leave this hotel and we go to another hotel on the base where she is going to be living, because that hotel allows dogs. So at least for a little while, for like a week or two, we won't have to pay for the kennel because the dogs can stay with us. But that's cool that she's going to be living over there and I'm moving to a hotel over there so I can still see her, because she's so nice and she's really fun to talk to. You know, like when you just meet another friend and you just like talk about inappropriate stuff and it's just like you've been friends for a long time. And yeah, and it's not just like small talk, but you're like actually talking. It's fun. So she's really fun. I met another wife named Amanda yesterday. Her and her husband took Neil and I and Ian out to lunch, which was so, so nice of them. They totally didn't have to do that. But they were helping us get to the housing office. It was Neil's first time driving. They were helping us get to the housing office, and then afterwards they wanted to take us to the Kadena Marina to eat lunch, which if you are in Okinawa, go eat at the Kadena Marina. The food was delicious and it had a beautiful view. We ate on a deck right out in the middle of the ocean. So beautiful. But yeah, so I think that is everything so far that I like about Japan. The shopping, the food, the people, the view is just gorgeous, and I just hope I get a house soon so that I can enjoy it even more. But yeah, I will try to make more videos when I'm like out and about so you can actually see Japan. I only took one video, which I will also post, so I'll be posting 3 videos where I actually did show you a little bit of Japan, but I want to show you more of Japan. I just keep forgetting to take my phone out. But I hope you all are doing well, and I will talk to you later.